Hi, I'm Pierre, Petelle, President and CEO of CropLife Canada, and I'm joined by Perrin Beatty, CEO and President of Canadian Chamber of Commerce, here to talk about a new report from the Chamber about Canada's regulatory competitiveness.
It's a mess. We need to do a lot more. Our position isn't that you should simply abolish all regulation. That wouldn't make any sense. But we have to do it in a way that's intelligent. You'll find different regulations from one department to another or between countries. One of the things that we're trying to do is to find in North America ways of standardizing regulation. Same with Europe. And yet today we have a hodgepodge which is costly, which makes it difficult for business to compete, and which as a result means that investment leaves Canada and takes jobs along with it. We have to regulate smarter. That's the bottom line here. I don't think anybody's suggesting you can simply get rid of all regulation. That makes no sense. So the key point is that we have to do it right. We have to have coherent strategies. We need to look for ways of ensuring that there's harmony within Canada, that one province's regulations don't contradict those of another, that there's a coherent policy that the federal government is trying to follow, that it's possible to go through the system on some sort of a timely basis and to get an answer and move ahead. So there are a whole range of other areas where improvements can be made, and we need to do it now.
Well, what the Barton Report did is it brought agriculture front and center as a key economic driver for Canada. And in that report, he highlighted things that Canada can do to move not just from fifth place as a global exporter, but right up to second place and be the agricultural powerhouse that we need to be. It's a heavily regulated industry, and we're okay with that, but the regulations need to be adaptable and they need to be responsive to some of the changes that are happening. The regulators can either enhance that and enable that, or they can deter it and cause innovation drag to occur. And we want to make sure that the regulators are part of the overall strategy to improve agricultural growth.
If you put all of your emphasis on regulation, blocking things from coming in, you don't get the innovation that you need.
The U.S. has a very similar regulatory environment than we do, and so we've got to make sure that our decisions on plant science technologies specifically are not out of step with the U.S. We need a renewed focus on regulatory cooperation, coordination with the U.S. We need to make sure that all the best information is being used in decision making. We need some process changes in the way that's being done, and we need to make sure that the department is adequately resourced to do that work. We know that the regulatory system can adapt. We need the predictability, the transparency, and the timeliness. We need a faster pathway to market.
What you're setting out really demonstrates that it is possible to make a difference in a sector that's absolutely critical for Canada, where there's so much potential for growth. Let's work together on it, and let's see if we can get the government to make some changes.
Absolutely. Thanks, Perrin.
Thank you.